Here's her husband. This is the girl that she's taking care of.
Yeah.
I would not say adopted, but you know, but that's what I
So
know.
how long has she been living with you, Soumise?
Combien de temps que tu là, 4 years. Her name is Judeline.
And Soumise, your husband's name?
Comment il s'appelle? Claudie? Claude. Sima. His name is Claude.
In September, you told me about being in the house and being scared and the bullets and all that kind of thing. And that's what's still going on.
Now I am living at Appoint Project. There was an empty space. That's where I live now. I couldn't stay in my own house where I used to live. When I called to ask for help at Appoint Project, they answered me quickly. Now I'm not in a red zone anymore. I'm at Appoint Project. Me and my family, we are at Appoint Project now. Merci un peu. Thank you, Marilyn. Because of the situation where I live, named Solino, last month, we have gangsters close to us. Nowadays, my house that I own, I don't know what happened to it. They put fire on on the space. Nobody can verify if my house is burned down or not. Where I live, nobody could go there anymore. The reason why I didn't lose all of my belongings because of Appoint Project. When I asked them to put my belongings at Appoint Project, they said yes. The rest of my belongings, I don't know what happened to them because I can't go there anymore. Their gangsters died close to my house. They put fire everywhere. While I'm talking to you right now, I don't know what's going on there. Now I'm at Appoint Project space with my family. It's been like weeks I couldn't sleep, but tonight I will sleep. My husband tried to get there different times. They called him and they said, no, don't get there because if he gets there, he might not get back. The reason why he tried to get there, he wanted to take the rest of his belongings. Now they are not exactly in my area. They left it behind. That means that if I need to go to my house, I need to go through gangsters, which is not easy. That's why we're not gonna take any chance to go there because life is better than belongings.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's really, really, really difficult. When we are looking, our area is destroyed by fire. My husband and I, everything that we own, that we work for a long time, they are not exist anymore because they burned them down. All resource that I have is only coming to work at Alpine Project. I had a small business in that house. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't like move the business out. I lost them. We thought that one day things would be better before today, but it's not. But now I'm at Alpine Project, I don't know, for long.
So, Soumise, this has been going on for months, a couple years, right?
Yes. Yes, 2 years.
2 years.
But now it's getting worse. Like months ago, they were like in a distance that we couldn't see them, but now they are exactly in my area. After October 17th, things are like going crazy and crazy. They occupy the area. Oh, she said that since October 17th, she left her house. Finally, there was a space one of her friends gave her to spend the night.
So she was at her friend's house for a while?
Let's say almost a month.
Did Jesua, her sister, used to live in the same area?
Yeah, that's where she used to live.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a number of people who've lived in that area, and I think we have a couple people left in that area still. Is that correct?
No, they are not there anymore. They can't stay anymore. They can't stay there anymore.
They just are with friends, or
Yes.
do you know?
They're with friends, but they are waiting to see if something happened, they can rent a house.
Okay. Well, that means that all of our people that were in that area are not there anymore.
They are not there anymore. Anybody who would like to help Alpine Project, they don't have to doubt. All of the help that coming through Alpine Project, we receive it in Haiti. If Alpine Project does not exist in Haiti, I would be in more difficulty with my family. And then I see that I would lose more belongings. What I wish that they help Maryland with big amount of money. Because I would like to have my project like growing and growing. Because the ideas are here, but we need more money. We are waiting everyone to put together with Marilyn, and my family will live a better life. I'm waiting for you. I know that I can't spend all my life in a project space. We have more class coming next year. I need to move to a different space to leave the space for more classes. Everybody who is listening to me, I'm waiting for you.
I told you she's a leader.
Yep.
And she spoke the truth. We actually managed to not have to use the basement this year. That was a like little apartment and we're on a hillside, so she has her separate entrance and everything. But next year we would be needing that space for the 8th grade because we have 7th grade now and we just had just enough room. So, but this year, we're gonna relax a little so she can just still teach or whatever, and we'll see where we can find a place for her. One of the things that people in the States may or may not know is that when you rent a place, you have to pay rent for the whole year. And so because they had owned their own place, they bought it a while ago and they owned it, they didn't have to pay rent. And so, and rent has gone way up because of the gangs. And a lot of the areas, not where Parent Projects is located, the other areas, people, it's very dangerous out there. So people are moving into our area and it's caused the rents to go up. I used to hear people were renting a house for the year, or it's a small house maybe, but it'd be $300 or $400, maybe $600 for the year all at once. And now it's $2,000 or $3,000. And it makes it very difficult. So we're happy to be able to help right now because now she'll need to come up with some rent money, and she's lost a lot of stuff in her little side business she was working on. And her husband, his work situation is affected. He still has a job, but it's not as many hours. So I just wanted people to actually meet this family that's been going through this this last couple of years. And it's like, it is a real internal war. And the people like Soumise and her husband and her daughter, or sort of her daughter, what they go through every day. Okay. And so I want to thank you, Soumise, for sharing, because it's very real. We hear about it in the States, but you've been living through it for a couple of years, and that's very traumatic. And thank you for coming to work and still working hard. You've been dealing with a whole lot, and I just appreciate you.
Thank you for listening to us.
Okay.
Thank you for interesting about Haitian. Thank you so much for what you're doing. I know it's not easy for you. Even if it's not easy for us here in Haiti, for you too, it's not easy. Thank you so much. I feel like I have more courage to work at my project now. The space that I used to live, there were another family living in that space too. Where they work, they ask if they can move in that space. They didn't receive them. But us here, we receive this family. I feel like I'm happy because you receive us here. I will have more power to continue working because we're a family.
We are.